Since the beginning of polymers being used in guns, many people have been skeptical of the durability and longevity of these products being used in firearms. And B&T's lineup is not immune to the criticisms either. And although the polymer lowers were probably robust enough to take on any abuse one might inflict, and I even prefer the lighter weight the polymer offers sometimes, B&T delivered, and the aluminum lowers for B&T's big 3 9mm platforms were introduced, and I was lucky enough to get my hands on some limited offerings. So for the sake of the video, I should probably mention that the aluminum lowers come with both OEM triggers or the Elfman flat-face legacy trigger installed, depending on which one you order, and they both retain the EU-style safety where you can safe after firing a round. The black lower is the polymer lower, and the RAL 8000 lower is the aluminum lower for comparison, although I do have a black aluminum lower to showcase the Elfman flat trigger, so just be aware. Functionally, they operate the exact same way, the aluminum lower having a slightly smoother safety in my experience, and the biggest pro in favor of the aluminum lower being the flared magwell that's integrated in the design, followed by the extra space in front of the magwell compared to its polymer counterpart. It's probably less than a quarter-inch or smaller, but the K has some precious real estate, as you all know. You might also notice the 2 small rubber bumpers on the top of the lower, right where the upper meets the lower. Those are to take up any slop between the lower and the upper, and there is no slop, so they definitely do their job. So now, it's time to put them on the scale, because the scale never lies. While the polymer lower comes in at just 13.3 ounces, the aluminum lower tips the scales at 18.5, a difference of about 5.2 ounces, the weight of an optic in this case. So if the weight is a deciding factor for you, then keep that in mind. In my opinion, the weight is a pro and a con. Depending on what you're after that day, you want accuracy, it's a pro. You want the lightest possible setup, it's a con. You do feel the extra weight, but it's also adding to a better recoil impulse. My mom was just crushing with the APC9 with the aluminum lower and the ELF trigger. All in all, I give the aluminum lower upgrade a 10, my only real gripe being the size of the safety selector on the right-hand side. I don't even remove the detent from the aluminum lowers like I do with the polymer ones. If you want to see my video on a 5-minute safety selector mod, check out my channel page or the comments where I'm going to pin that video. Modify your safety selector and reduce the weight in less than 5 minutes, and the video is only 3 minutes long. A must-do for your favorite B&T platform. Thanks for watching, and comment below what gun you want to see next. And be sure to smash that like button and subscribe for more B&T content.